Hello, and welcome to this Sacral Awakening meditation. This meditation is a visualization with the intention to bring you to the feelings, the emotions, and the energy of your sacral chakra. So your sacral chakra is your energy point, the second energy center of your body. So you can find it just below the navel in the bowl of your pelvis. The color of this sacral chakra is orange, and the symbol is water. Why? Because water is very smooth, very flowy, very sweet, very soft and gentle, nourishing. But it's also a symbol of transition, of transformation. And these are all qualities of our sacral chakra. So our chakra is related to our deep emotional world, our truthful feelings, our ability to change and transform, to transition. Also our creativity, our passion, our intuition, as well as our sensuality and sexuality. So thinking about the sacral chakra, it's not just thinking about pure pleasure and giving into pleasures and sensuality. It's about finding the feeling within all of that, finding our sense of creativity, but also finding a balance. So finding consistency within that change and finding containment within this constant change, constant flow. So before starting this meditation, maybe you'd like to do a little breathing exercise and come back to your body, come into your body, come into your breath before we start the visualization. So for this meditation, you can sit down either on a chair, keeping your feet hip distance apart and flat on the ground. You can sit down like I'm seated now, or you can lie down on your back. Wherever you are, find a comfortable position and start to close down the eyes. Bring the shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades gently kissing each other on your back. Tuck your tail, keep your spine long, keep your neck long. And start to relax, release, unwind. Maybe take a deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. And find your spontaneous natural breath and tap into that for a minute. Become fully present, fully aware and awake, and perceiving with your senses more than your thoughts. And there's this beautiful quote: lose your mind and come to your senses. So that's what our sacral energy is all about. Letting go of our excessive thoughts and coming into our feeling, real, deep, truthful feeling. So come to that place. Feel invited to it. Use your breath as your guide and allow this meditation, this moment to be sweet, to be soft, to be nurturing and cleansing like water. Allow yourself to be okay with the fluctuations of your mind, of your breath, of the moment. Let the breath be your foundation from which to flow with. Like the surfboard beneath the surfer's feet. And the strong feet, the strong legs, the strong hips that carry the surfer to conquer any wave, knowing that the waves of life are untamable, uncontrollable, but they can be surfed, they can be enjoyed, and the feeling of ecstasy can start to grow in companionship with them, as long as we have a strong foundation. Move with our hearts, show up with courage and resilience, persistence, and trust. As long as we find that tender balance between flowing, swaying, feeling, and practicality, earth, grounding, consistency. And let the flow of your breath be a reminder of that change as well as that consistency. And then for this meditation, I invite you to place your hands on your belly. Make a diamond shape right below your navel. Your thumbs touch, your index fingers touch. Your hands are very relaxed, as well as the shoulders and the elbows. The diamond is facing down towards your pubic bone. You're creating a gateway with your hands. Now start to visualize that gateway. And see that big diamond shape on your belly as an orange door, whichever shade of orange you choose. And let it come very naturally, very spontaneously. And feel into that space, feel into your body. Then slowly open that door. Step into that orange gateway within you. And step into a new world where everything you can see in front of you is nothing but wide open space and orange tainted dust, sand, reminding of the beginnings of this world. And all you see in front of you is just a broad horizon. And you step into it. Stepping into that orange sand. Blending in with it. With every step, some dust sprinkles get glued to the soles of your feet. You leave your footprint, and the dust stays with you. With every step, you spark open some dust, sprinkle it over other dust, sowing it all around, creating this little dust puddles everywhere you walk. A mix of different worlds. And as you start to walk further and further, day turns into night. The sky turns dark, and the sun makes way for a big, bright full moon and 1,000,000 stars, more stars than you've ever seen before. And the moon and the stars shed just enough light for you to continue to see, know where you're going, and find safety and comfort in the darkness. Find safety and comfort in the eternally changing cycles of day and night, seasons of life, and of life within you. The moon as a symbol of your inner world, of introspection, of stepping into your subconscious and walking in a dream. Or is this reality? And as you step forward, the light of the moon on your shoulders, you're walking towards a bonfire. A big, bright fire, bigger than you've ever seen. Colored orange and yellow, crispy firewood, and you can hear it crackle and crisp and grow in front of you. Like little sparks of fire just dancing all around. And even as you approach, you can feel its warmth. You can feel its tender embrace. You can feel it inviting you. And the closer you get to that bonfire, the more you manage to distinguish silhouettes. Silhouettes that turn out to be people, musicians, every one of them holding a different drum, and some holding other instruments, tribal instruments, the instruments of our ancestors that resonate and vibrate the rhythms of Mother Earth. And as you get closer, you see these people all have their eyes closed, as if they're all in their own world, their own trance. And you know this is a place of no judgment, a place of no supposed to be, no obligations, but a place of freedom, of complete acceptance, of tolerance, a place where you can be you and they can be them. You approach closer and you look at those people and you see how beautifully they're dressed. On their heads they wear feathers, feathers that remind us of the air element, the skies as our guide, the birds as our companion, the wind representing the flow of life. And in their headbands they also carry leaves. Leaves that remind us of the trees. Strong trees, flexible trees, resilient trees. Trees with roots, strong roots, foundation. Trees with a history. Trees that support our earth. Trees as the symbol of the earth element. And around their necks, you find they're wearing beautiful, beautiful necklaces of shells. Each shell different than the other. And shells that remind you of the element water, of the life-giving oceans of this world, of the salty waters, of the salty waves, of the continuous change of the subconscious. And around their loins, around their hips, they're wearing an orange loincloth, beautiful fabric, beautiful textile. And this orange reminding the fire, another life-giving element. Element that brings warmth, light, food and nourishment. Element of creation. Within them they hold all the earth elements. The element ether all around, space all around. The music is beautiful. And you cannot but sway and move side to side on the rhythm. With eyes closed, you sway. And feel free to sway and move a little bit in this meditation. And can you start to imagine the beat of the drums? Can you start to imagine the rhythm of the earth? Can you start to imagine little earthquakes, little vibrations of the drums beneath your feet, ushering you to dance? And lifted by the music, lifted by the rhythm, you start to move more and more in whichever way feels good for you. Maybe you jump up to the sky, maybe you ground yourself down. Maybe you're on hands and knees, or maybe you're on both feet, jumping, dancing, circling, whatever feels good to you. And suddenly you stop. And you bring one hand to your belly, placing it right below the lower side of the belly. Bringing back to your memory and your awareness the feminine energy within all of us. As this is the center of the womb. Life-giving energy. The center where all life grows. This beautiful expression of divine creation. The woman, the mother, the nurturer, the life giver. And then you place one hand on top of the other. And this is the sign of the masculine energy within all of us. The man, the protector of the womb. He who respects the womb. He who guards over life and enforces it, empowers it. He who comes with action, determination, consistency. He the warrior and she the goddess. Then we start to interlace our fingers in front of our belly as a symbol of integrating the masculine and the feminine energy within all of us. Integrating softness and consistency, consolidation. Balancing out the two, the flow and the change with foundation. The moon and the sun. The passive and the active. The night and the day. And finding this in your dance. Finding a flow, a trance, but always, always grounded. Can you feel that energy? Can you unite the powers within you? Can you see yourself dancing, connecting to earth, connecting to air, connecting to water, connecting to ether, connecting to fire. Man and woman, woman and man. Warrior and goddess and warrior. All intertwined in a dance deep, deep within you. Now let your hands rest wherever they fall. Keep your face soft and take a few moments to integrate all of this and truly feel it. And I'll wake you up in a little bit. Slowly bring your hands back to your belly and return to that diamond shape. Thumbs touching, index fingers touching, index fingers pointing down. And visualize that orange gateway once again. And now find yourself stepping out of it, closing the door. Take a deep inhale and feel a rush of orange running through your entire body. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Cleansing, cleansing exhale. Slowly bring one hand on top of the other and start to circle clockwise over your belly. Let this movement stop and let your hands glide over opposite arms till you can touch your upper arms. So right hand is on your left upper arm, left hand on your right upper arm. And then give yourself a long, big hug. Hug yourself as if you would hug a loved one. Or as if you would hug your favorite tree or cat or dog, whatever. Just hug yourself with all the love you'd wish to receive and find that all that love is already within you. All that strength is within you. All that feminine energy and all that masculine energy. And start to feel this more than think about this. Let go of your mind, come to your senses. One more big squeeze. And then release. And if you want, you can stay here for a few more moments. You can gently Blink open your eyes. Take in your environment. Come back fully into the outer world. And bring your hands to your heart and namaste. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this meditation practice, and I look forward to seeing you again. Peace.